Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom, a wild adventure where nature meets imagination. From thrilling expeditions to the breathtaking landscapes, this park is more than just attractions. It's a journey into the heart of storytelling and conservation. Whether you're exploring lush jungles, meeting exotic animals, or enjoying unforgettable rides, Disney's Animal Kingdom is a place where adventure truly comes alive. Hello there, I'm Mike. Join me today as we take a look at all the rides, shows, and attractions in the spectacular Animal Kingdom theme park at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I will begin with a brief history of the park before detailing each of the amazing themed lands, and at the end of the video we will take a sneak peek of what would be coming to the park over the next couple of years. Disney's Animal Kingdom opened in 1998 and is known as a zoological theme park due to the hundreds of different animal species it exhibits. The park spans 580 acres, making it one of the largest theme parks in the world, and is also dedicated and themed mostly around the natural environment and animal conservation, which is a philosophy once pioneered by Walt Disney himself. Once you pass through the beautiful entrance and ticket stalls, you will enter straight into some amazing tropical gardens which make up the first area of the park, the Oasis. This land is filled with pathways that take you through amazing natural settings along with the Oasis exhibits that showcase some exotic wildlife, including babirusas, anteaters, and a selection of tropical birds. As you make your way through to a clearing, you will come to the next land and the main hub area of the park, Discovery Island, which is home to the park's icon, the Tree of Life. This beautiful handmade tree features over 300 different animal carvings, and you can take the Discovery Island trails to see all the intricate details up close. This centrally located island has plenty of shopping and dining locations as well as walkways to all the other lands. Under the Tree of Life is the wonderful 3D show, It's Tough to Be a Bug, based on the underrated and often forgotten Pixar classic A Bug's Life. This fun show features plenty of creepy crawlies and some great practical effects. Unfortunately for the bug lovers, this will be closing for good in 2025 and will be re-themed to a spectacular Zootopia-based show called Better Together that will debut in winter 2025. So make sure you catch a showing before it's gone forever. There are a couple of other things to do on Discovery Island, including meeting Mickey and Minnie at the Adventurers Outpost nearby the walkway leading to Asia, or grab a photo with Moana at the entrance to Dinoland, USA. Younger guests can also become wilderness explorers by completing challenges and earning badges as you work your way around the park in this fun interactive adventure. You just need to grab a free handbook located at the various stations throughout the park. You can also dance along to the Viva Gaia Street Band that performs some funky Caribbean tunes at various times throughout the day. As with all my guides, I will work around the park clockwise, which takes us to the next magical land, Pandora, the world of Avatar. All the theming is fantastic, from the Na'vi interactive features and alien-looking plants, but it's the floating mountains that take center stage, and it is truly a jaw-dropping moment when first experienced. There are currently 2 attractions in the land, starting with Na'vi River Journey. This dark boat ride takes you through the forest of Pandora, showcasing the native animals and bioluminescent flora. It's a pleasant ride and features the greatest and most expensive audio animatronic that Disney Imagineers have ever created, the Shaman of Songs. This is a perfect ride for all the family to enjoy. The other attraction is the unforgettable Avatar Flight of Passage. This is a 3D flying simulator which allows guests to take flight on your very own native mountain banshee and soar across the landscape of Pandora. The wait times can get very high throughout the day, but luckily the queue line and pre-shows are part of what makes this ride so good. The attraction uses some incredible technology that creates breathtaking visuals and is an overall out-of-this-world experience. Pandora has become a fan favorite, and if you're lucky, try to check it out at night as it transforms into a bioluminescent wonderland. Within this area, you'll also be able to find a lot of the guests' favorite counter-service restaurant, Satuli Canteen, which you can find out more about in my complete restaurant guide for Disney's Animal Kingdom. The next land, you can either return through Discovery Island, or head along the Discovery River to another breathtaking area, Africa. You'll be entering Harambe, a brilliantly themed market town filled with the hustle and bustle of restaurants and shops, as well as a few key attractions. The major one is the amazing Kilimanjaro safaris, where guests can take an expedition to see lots of beautiful African wildlife in the savanna, rivers, and rocky hills. The area of this attraction is actually bigger than the whole of the Magic Kingdom, and you'll get to observe hippos, rhinos, giraffes, and of course, the mighty lions. As there is so much to look out for, you can actually ride this safari multiple times and still find something new to see. Feeding times are during dawn and dusk, making it the best time to watch the most animal activity. It is such an amazing and huge attraction that you won't want to miss. Next up is the wonderful show Festival of the Lion King, set in a round theater and featuring a variety of puppetry, acrobatics, fire, and aerial dancing, as well as all the popular songs from the original Lion King movie. This is a show not to be skipped. You can't help but sing along to the classics. And they even have an audience participation segment which allows the younger guests to become part of the performance. It's definitely one of the best shows at any of the Disney parks and is a crowd favorite, so make sure you arrive at least 20 minutes before show times to avoid disappointment. Another amazing thing about Disney's Animal Kingdom are of course the animals appearing throughout the park. Africa has a nice walking path called Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. It features some of the animals from Kilimanjaro safaris, as well as gorillas, meerkats, and some other amazing wildlife. It also includes a special aviary showcasing a variety of colorful, exotic African birds. This is a nice way to relax and take in some nature away from some of the busier areas of the park. Back into the main village, you may come across the Harambe Village Acrobats or the Tam Tam Drummers as they deliver a thrilling performance of dancing, live music, and amazing acrobatics. The final attraction in Africa is another big one, the amazing Rafiki's Planet Watch. To get there, you'll have to hop on the Wildlife Express train, which allows you to see a bit of the behind-the-scenes of the Animal Kingdom backlot. Rafiki's Planet Watch focuses on Disney's work with animal conservation and protection of different endangered species. At the conservation station, you can find some of these rare animals on display, as well as a veterinary examination room, which allows you to watch and communicate with some of the cast members that specialize in working with the animals. You can also meet and pet some animals at the Fun Affection section that features some kid-friendly goats and other domesticated animals. There is also an animation experience where a Disney animator teaches you how to draw a popular Disney character, and you'll learn how live animals can help to inspire your drawings. Finally, you can also meet Timon and Rafiki at different times throughout the day. Overall, this area is a nice change of pace from the rest of the park and allows guests to learn something new about the wildlife within Disney's Animal Kingdom. We now head to one of my favorite areas in the park, the beautiful Asia. Again, the theming is nothing short of spectacular, and it really does feel like you're entering into another world. One thing you won't be able to miss is the huge mountain that is visible from most areas of the park. This, of course, contains a roller coaster, Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain. You enter into an amazingly themed queue area, transporting you through Nepalese equipment rooms, tea gardens, and a Yeti museum before heading onto the amazing steel coaster. It features a special switch track, allowing the train to travel backwards for a section of the ride, and you'll meet the largest and most complex audio animatronic of the mountain's caretaker. This is definitely a fan-favorite Disney attraction and one not to be missed. The next major attraction in Asia is the Kali River Rapids. This is a fun family water rapids ride that continues the message of conservation and environmental protection and showcases scenes about illegal logging and habitat destruction. It's also a nice way to cool down on a hot day with the gentle and not-so-gentle splashes. Asia also has a walking trail called the Maharaja Jungle Trek, specializing in animals originating from Asian countries. The highlights of this trail are the beautiful tigers and the amazing theming throughout. You'll also encounter Komodo dragons, water buffalo, and over 50 species of birds. The final attraction in Asia comes in the form of a show, Feathered Friends in Flight. This is a fun and informative stage show featuring a variety of exotic birds from around the world. The trainers do a wonderful job of showcasing these amazing feathered creatures as they display some of their hidden talents. We now move on to the final area in the park, Dinoland, USA, and unfortunately it is on a countdown to extinction as 2025 will be the final year of this beloved land. Before we go into details, just on the outskirts of the area is Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, a stage show housed in the Theater of the Wild. It showcases Nemo's story with the use of puppetry, animated backdrops and live music, making a great show that all guests can enjoy. Luckily, this show isn't going anywhere, so it can be enjoyed for many years to come. The first attraction to go was Primeval Whirl, the Wild Mouse Coaster, in 2020, and very soon, the rest of Chester and Hester's Dinorama, including the spinning ride Triceratops Spin, will be closing on January 12, 2025. Luckily, there is still a little more time to enjoy the rest of the attractions within the land, beginning with the Boneyard, where younger ones will love to explore and have fun at the Dinosaur Dig Site playground. If you dine at the nearby Restaurantosaurus, all kids' meals come with a bucket and spade, which is perfect for them to use in the Boneyard. The final attraction in this guide is the excellent Dark Ride Dinosaur. This has all the characteristics of a perfect Disney attraction: great theming, a fun storyline, and an overall enjoyable ride. You travel back in time to the late Cretaceous period and are given a secret task to bring back one of the dinosaurs. Of course, you'll encounter many different dinosaurs as well as a meteor shower, which makes the ride particularly dark, but it is definitely an extremely exciting experience and one not to miss. Dinosaur the Boneyard and Restaurantosaurus will remain open for the rest of 2025, but expect the closure at the beginning of 2026. As for what is replacing Dinoland USA, Disney announced at the most recent D23 Expo that Tropical Americas will be the new replacement. Along with re-theming Dinosaur and Restaurantosaurus, 2 new attractions will be constructed in the village of Pueblo Esperanza. Dinosaur will become an old Mayan temple which will be home to an all-new original Indiana Jones attraction similar to Disneyland's version. The Dark Ride will now be another Dr. Jones adventure as he explores the temple in search of a mythical creature. One of the new attractions will be a unique carousel where a Disney-loving woodcarver from the village has created this amazing attraction with some of his favorite Disney characters. The final new attraction in Tropical Americas will be the first to be based on Encanto, heading to the Madrigal family casita as you join the story where Antonio receives his special gift. You'll encounter all your favorite characters as you tour the house, as well as a special rainforest scene on this brand new Dark Ride. The land has already begun construction and will hopefully be completed by 2027. So that wraps up all the rides, shows, and attractions in Animal Kingdom for 2025. My hot tips for visiting the park are making use of the extra magic hours if you're staying in a Disney hotel, and definitely utilizing lightning lanes if you want to help reduce wait times. I would suggest heading to Pandora first, and especially Flight of Passage, as it's by far the most popular ride in the park. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would like to help support the channel, then consider subscribing for free or joining as a member for exclusive videos, including my ride tier list for each park, early access to my main videos, and other exciting perks. If you want to know more about another park at Walt Disney World, or the amazing dining locations in Disney's Animal Kingdom, then check out these guide videos here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Theme Park 101.